Welcome to another race week vlog. We are 8 days out from Brisbane half. Just starting my taper now. Last week was my biggest week of the block. Coming back from Canberra, it was pretty tough. I actually had to take a couple of days off this week, which I wasn't expecting to, just because that last long run, that took it out of me. You'll see that video actually on Wednesday. But we're out here, just a casual hour and a half. I think we'll get somewhere in the 13 to 14k range. So not too bad, nice and easy, nice and casual, just chilling before the race. Now for the regular viewers, yes, I've had a haircut, I've lost my mane, but that's all good. It's not like it's -1 today or anything. Yeah, it's pretty cold, pretty miserable. Keen for the weather in Brissy. I think it's going to be 12 to 20ish. So nice and warm. Not too warm though. Still, it's like the race is going to be like maybe 13, 14, 15 degrees. Perfect running temperature. I've got about an hour left of my run, but I'll see you guys tomorrow. Whoa, another cold morning. So today's actually Monday. I was supposed to do this session yesterday, but I had a headache, so I wasn't feeling too good. That's winter for you. The cold is just, I'm just not recovering as well as I would like. So I'm going to change a few things, and I'll tell you guys about that in my post-race briefing. But today we're doing an hour of quality. Now there's a whole heap of ways I can slice and dice this hour. So I can either do just an hour at tempo, pretty easy, pretty standard. I know I can do at least on a normal day, I can do 2 hours. 2 hours plus of that sort of intensity. I could do what I did the other week, my sweet spot, which I know I can do at least an hour and a half. Or maybe I can test out the sort of pacing for this weekend. It's only a couple of days away. Today's Monday, and it's this Sunday. Getting close. Or what I'm going to do today, a little bit of everything. So 8 minutes into my warm-up, 7 minutes left, it'll be a 15-minute warm-up. And then for the hour, I'll do 20. 20 minutes at tempo, 20 minutes at sweet spot, and then 20 minutes at goal intensity. So that's 310 watts, 320 watts, and then last at 330 before a 15-minute cool down. Now, when I did my easy hour and a half on Saturday, that was up 13k, 13.3k. So I'm expecting today to be somewhere over 14.5, something like that. Not too much intensity, not too long, just a little bit of prep. I don't think I mentioned this a little bit earlier. Today's actually a public holiday. How nice, 2 public holidays in a row. And that's why I'm able to go out on a Monday morning. If I'd work, not going to be back in time, showered and all that. So very grateful for the 2 weeks in a row that I can fit this in. And so the shoes I'm using today, my second favourite shoes of all time, the Sonic Blast. I actually bought 2 more sets of it a couple of weeks back because they're on half price special. They were bought them for $150. Oh yeah, when they're normally $300. Surprised they're half price. I saw Nova Blast 6 came out. Will I get them? I don't know. I want another set of the 2s, Super Blast 2s. They're my best favourite for sort of running I'd use them for. I love the Sonic Blasts. Made me think, I wonder if there's a new set coming out. So many shoes, so much money, so little time, and so little money. All right, first 20 minutes, almost done. averaging 3:09, right where I want. Pace is about 5:40, and it'll be 3.5k for the tempo effort. Definitely, I'm going up a little bit of a hill at the moment. Heart rate spiking on these uphills, but it's definitely nice and cruisy and calm on the flats, and we're going downhill. Let's get into round 2. Sun's just about to come up. What a lovely, lovely morning. Hello, Skippy. Going a little bit harder than I would have liked for this set. Still feeling pretty good. About 5:10 per K. One heart rate's 165 average. Not too bad. Just under 4K, 3.9 I think. Time to step it up. All right, all 3 sets done. That was 3:35. That was good. Felt good. Definitely tough. Definitely threshold. Not sure if I can do the whole race at that sort of intensity, but it's good to get to see how it was. So that was low 170s heart rate. I think average 172, 173, which is good. Below threshold. And my pace was about 5:30 per K. Now that's a bit misleading because it was actually basically all uphill that last 20 minutes. So I'd probably do like, I'll chuck it up here, but probably 60 to 80 meters of elevation, which is almost what I'm going to do on Sunday, which I think is about just over 100. So I'll chuck up the gap, the grade adjusted pace for all three reps. So you guys get to see what actually made a difference, because the middle one was very much more flat. The first one was up and down, middle was flat, and last one was just uphill the whole way. So that's it for today. Gonna cool down now, and not sure when my next run will be. Maybe it's tomorrow on Tuesday or Wednesday, I don't know. My schedule the last couple of weeks have been horrendous. It's just not been a good block. Well, I've only had, 8 weeks, I think, since Canberra. So I had 4 weeks of slowly little bits. 2 weeks where I went really hard. And I think I burnt myself out. I went too hard, too fast. And then these last 2 weeks is cool. I was basically taper. So, not been a proper build. Let's see what the results are on Sunday though. See if it makes much of a difference. Welcome to a lovely Wednesday morning. It is just before 4 a.m. It is absolutely storming out there. It's not raining at the moment. It seems like it was a bit earlier, but the ground's all wet. It is windy. It is cold. Lovely. So yeah, it's nice and easy. 15 minutes here. Nice and chill. Maybe about 8K, something like that. And yeah. Onwards and upwards, just doing the final sort of recovery, and yeah, not long till we move up, fly out to sunny Brisbane. I need some warmth. It is freezing here. 1 minute left in the cool down, and then we're done. I had a few twinges in my right ankle. I'm not sure if it's still related to the Achilles issues I've been having. I'm 99% sure it's gone. But that's a bit of a concern that it might be coming back. You know, it wasn't much. It was maybe 1 second here and there. And it was really only a handful of times. So it wasn't like that, but it did feel like my leg was a bit tight. So, well, only a couple of days left. Easy run on Friday. I'm going to do park run on Saturday as a warm up and to get the legs prepped, and then we race Sunday. Hopefully that's it's not too big a deal, and we can still do well. All right, it is Friday morning. Just heading out on a nice, easy 30-minute jog. Definitely just want to, not too much intensity. Just want to wake the legs up a little bit. Had a lot of rest days this week. That's what you do when you're tapering. Nice and easy. Maybe 4-5K, something like that. and I'll do a few little spin-ups. No, that's the cycling term. Strides. I'll do a few strides. But yeah, we're heading off to Brisbane this arvo. It's just after 9 o'clock. Just dropped my son at school, picking him up at about 1, and then heading straight off. So not long. Still pretty cold. Very windy. It's going to be a nice change heading up to Brissy, getting mid-teens, low 20s. Oh, going back to spring. None of this winter nonsense. Heading down to the park run now. Oh, this place is lovely. I love Brisbane. Reminds me so much of Canberra, but warm. It's apparently 9 feels like 4. Nah, much warmer than that. Looks like there's going to be some festivities around here tomorrow. So many runners in Brisbane. Awesome. It's nice and early. It's just after 6 and there's so many people out. So many. It's got an interesting vibe here in Brisbane. Kind of a mix between like big city, the Canberra, and like the South Coast. I really like it, but it is a bit of a interesting mashup. Wonder who lives here. Super fancy house right on the lake, on the river.
It's on display here today. And what better way for us to celebrate Queensland Day than a parkrun?
Racing my own thoughts into the silence. While you're enjoying the views, Treasury Hotel.
We walked over that
At the River Bend is the gardens include a bamboo grove, the Weeping Playground. The gardens are a picturesque. Fun fact, a zoo existed in the Brisbane City Botanic Garden, Riverside Precinct.
Washed up.